Just getting to know Brittany Alexander. Like, EarthaBritt is in the building, y'all.
She is. She
like,
definitely is. Okay, what was the question?
It was about strength.
Oh yeah, strength. So yeah, okay. So yeah, you just gotta get yourself through what you gotta get through, but do it in your own, at your own pace and in your own time. Because if you put too much on yourself, like, you can keep yourself from believing in yourself.
Yeah.
If you're too hard on yourself, then you're gonna like just constantly shit on yourself and make it harder for yourself. And it doesn't have to be like that.
Yeah.
Just because that's how other people heal, and just because that's how other people get through, even though they don't, because they're just sweeping it under the rug. Like, that's how I found strength, by just like finding out what my problem is, where the root come from, how I can find a solution for myself. Like, I have completely healed myself, and there is healing in trying to heal yourself, you know?
It's a journey.
Because it's like you care about yourself enough to get, like, if you have a rotting tooth, you don't just like fucking brush it all the time. Like, you gotta pull that, you gotta get rid of it eventually.
Yeah.
And so it's, I don't know, that's just how I've been finding strength, and continuously, even when I have bad days, believing that this bad day is just this, I'm gonna start crying, just this bad time in my life, you know? Like, it ain't always gonna be like this.
Now, with finding your strength, there's a point where you have to forgive. Who do you feel like that you have to forgive in order for you to heal and move on with your process?
I had to forgive myself first for even putting myself in a position where I allowed, because we allow things to happen to us a lot of times. So I had to forgive myself for putting myself in a position for those things to happen to me.
Yeah.
Or putting myself in a position where I didn't think, or I made myself powerless for other people to put me in those positions.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Okay. Forgiveness of yourself is the key to anything. Like, you can be mad at the world, you could be mad at your family, but know that you have to have someone. And if someone don't have you, have yourself. So don't be mad at yourself for too long. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
So 2020 has just recently passed us, and we survived. We survived a whirlwind. Like,
we sure did. We made it.
Man,
we here. I'm happy. I'm happy to be alive.
Hey, look, mama made it. Hey,
you know, like what song was that?
Penny got the disco. Sorry, I had a moment.
You know, like 2020 was what it was. Was there nothing I could do about it? There was nothing that you could do about it.
Girl,
it was what it was. And I want to be careful how I say this. There was a lot of loss, and fortunately, I mean, I did experience loss, but there was a lot of loss in 2020. But I have noticed a lot of people are worried about like self-care now. I know, because people want to focus on all the bad things of 2020. So it's like, but how many people are focused on self-care? How many people are focused on building their own business now? Like, how many people are focused on spending time with their family and their loved ones? How many people are like leaving relationships that they realized didn't serve them anymore? Like,
you're talking about like platonic and relationship wise?
Just, yeah, like all relationships, friendships, friends. Oh yeah, I said friendships. Oh my gosh. Friendships, relationships, like, you know what I mean? Just all kind of relationships. When I say relationships, I mean all types of relationships. Yeah. People are starting to, a lot of people are healing. And
that's true.
We don't want to focus on that, but I see that, and I see a lot of my.
Ain't nothing ever wrong with seeing growth.
Exactly, I've seen so much growth, and people are like a lot of people stopped drinking. A lot of people are smoking less. A lot of people are realizing that who they were before 2020 was not who they really were, or that person no longer has space in their plans.
Man, that part.
So I think that, like, with destruction comes creation.
Yes.
And I feel like a lot of people are being reborn right now, and I think it's beautiful.
Y'all see here the rebirth. It really is.
You know,
like,
it is.
It really is. Like, I started my podcast late within 2020, but the fact that I even started it at all, and I'm coming in 2021 hot with episode 3, it's amazing. So it's like, if I can do it, and I've been wanting to do it for years, people can do it if they've been trying to figure out what they've been wanting to do for decades. Like, do not think that you cannot do what you want to do just because you're a little bit older or you don't have so much experience. Make your own experience. Like, I had to do it. Like, I didn't have no experience before this. Well, I was on YouTube and Snapchat all the time. Like, that's like,
you were viewing.
Yeah, like that was about it. Like,
and I think that's great. Like, I think 2020, everybody thought the world was literally going to end. Man. And so people are like trying to live now. People are traveling, people are going hiking. People were like, when we couldn't go places that were wasting our energy, we put our own energy into things that were better serving us.
Y'all, I ain't never seen so many people who go on hikes now. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Like, I think, and it's great as long as we preserve the earth and,
man, do Mother Nature right.
Exactly. But like, I think it's what it is. It's what it is. Yeah. And what else 2020, like, it's making me more self-reliant, like, business-wise.
Okay.
Like, I was solely, everything that I did was solely off of bringing people together, because that is my passion. Like, I like to bring people together because, I love it. And because I also threw women's circles. Like,
yeah.
I'm
sorry I never attended one. I wanted to, girl. Let me know when the next one is.
I got
all
you.
Of that.
But like, my whole thing was bringing people together, and when I couldn't do that anymore, I had to decide, like, okay, are you gonna go back to a regular job, or are you just gonna figure this shit out and you gonna like make it work? And, girl, you already know.
That is the whole part.
You already know. Exactly.
Finding yourself, finding your niche, finding what you call yours.
And it's like, a lot of people, I've been having a hard time, as you know, because I don't want to go too deep into this,
yes,
but
go for it.
Like, I've been having a hard time because it's like, I almost can't, and it might be my ego that I'm trying to figure out, but I feel like I've come too far to just get another job, because where I'm at right now is like, I'm unsure about it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to break the mold you created.
Yeah. Man, and I'm in a place where it's like, I know to other people it sounds so crazy, but I'm like, y'all will never, ever, ever understand where I'm coming from. Ever. Until you have paid your rent and got a car and done all that stuff from money that you have made yourself.
You're talking about social hours.
Yes, from just everything that I was doing. And it's like, until you've done that, you cannot possibly know what it's like to build a life for yourself from scratch with your own ideas, with your like shit like that you made up like in your head. Like, you're like, I want to do this one day, and you do that shit and it gets you paid.
Yeah.
Like,
pay what you love, man. I'm hoping eventually that I get paid from doing my YouTube channel.
Man, just keep doing it and you will. Yeah. There is no hope. It's just, how long are you willing to wait until the other shoe fall? I don't know. Is that a bad term? No. Till the other shoe falls. I don't even know what that means.
Drop.
Whatever. Yeah. I don't know why I even said that. But it's like, again, back to faith. Do you believe in yourself enough to not know what's on the other side of this line,
man,
but to continue, even though there's obstacles? Do you still believe in yourself enough to get here?
It's like you're playing chicken.
It's just, I don't know, but I forgot the question again.
It's okay, because you are in your field right now.
I know, dang, there's so many people gonna feel pressed about this.
No, it's not. And if they feel pressed, that's on them, because guess what? That's their feelings. So
that's true.
Like, you can't help to how you feel and how you express yourself to the world. All you can do is just do it.
I know. I said I wasn't gonna talk loud. I feel like I've been yelling.
Girl, holla if you need to. But with all these strengths and...
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I just remembered where I was.
You remember?
Going. Yeah.
Where were you going?
Okay. So, because you were asking about 2020. And what I was getting at was I had to stop throwing events because, like, you know, I can't gather people together right now. So I relied on my spirituality and my spiritual practices.
Okay.
And so in that, like, I started reading tarot cards. And I've wanted to, like, before, I've been practicing for a few years. And so before, I doubted myself because, like, a lot of the people I watched and a lot of the people I look to, they're, like, born into it, and, like, their grandmas taught them. And,
yeah.
you know, like, it's in their family bloodline. And I thought it was a hobby, but it wasn't until, like, I had to rely on it and have faith in myself and threw myself in it that I realized that I was good. And that I realized, like, okay, like, you're really good at this. And people are now, because I'm almost finished.
You're almost at 100.
Almost at 100. Because I told myself, if you really love this, you're going to do 100 donation based. And baby, I'm so close because now y'all going to have to start paying.
But money.
You man.
Money.
But yeah, like, I'm almost at 100, and I believe in myself enough to do 100 readings. Like, and I'm not really good at putting myself out there, like, marketing. It seems like marketing is weird. I know it has to be done, so I don't want to hear nothing about that. To me, it's like braggy, and I don't like talking about myself. I just like for you to see it. And so, or like, if you know me, like, you know.
Well, it's not really marketing yourself. Yeah, it is in a way, but it's more so marketing your business. So it's what you do, not who you are as a person, even though it does include who you are as a person.
But it's like, okay, so business-wise, like, I consider what I do is spirit work. Okay, I don't consider it, like, even social hour and stuff. Like, I was supposed to, like, get that business license shit a long time ago, but that's hard because it doesn't feel like business to me. Yeah, it feels like I'm literally supposed to be here to bring these people together and provide them with whatever it is that I feel like doing. One day it's a toy drive, one day it's a party, one day it's an art show. I've done photo exhibits. Yes. Like, it's whatever I want to do. It's me, EarthaBritt. I do what I want to do. And so it's really hard for me to consider it a business. Yeah. That's why it's hard for me to, like, promote myself, because it's me.
Girl, I got you.
Not a business.
I will promote you here on TIFF podcast. Girl, we gonna have the whole world knowing who you are. Ain't no way. Us Alexanders, we are strong women over here. Like, we ain't got no choice but to be strong.
That's true.
Yeah, we gotta show the world what we can do. Man, definitely. During all of this, through 2020, through you doing your shows, your social hour, what has been the hardest part?
Doing everything by myself. And I mean, that I know that comes out wrong because I had so many people who helped me, but I think because I didn't have, like, a formal team, it's like, oh, hey, this person, can you help me this day? Hey, this person, can you help me this day? Hey, you know what I mean?
So you didn't have a set on of group of people, but you had somebody to do something each show.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, like, and also not having, like, a mentor. Like, which I think is so shady. Like, there's people who could have helped me, who've heard about me, because I'm hearing about it now. And I'm like, y'all just sat back and watched me struggle for a year. But I guess I had to figure it out on my own.
And still want to ask to get in free when it's only $10 to get in.
You know, that's hard, too.
I know it is.
Okay, like, I want to address that. Like...
Speak it.
What I was doing was for the community, but it was also paying my bills. And so I feel like if you know I'm throwing something that's fun and it's popping, like I threw a New Year's party and people are like, oh, I don't want to pay $10.
Man.
Do you know the last time I paid for a New Year's party? I've never paid less than like $50 for a New Year's party to get in. I mean, not me.
Because it's New Year's. And people just think because it's in Modesto that they shouldn't have to pay nothing.
No, people think because it's me and because they know me that they're paying to party with me. And it's like, baby, I wouldn't even know that you were here right now if you didn't stop me to say this.
And you over here talking about your New Year's party. Do not forget the top party that you had in Stockton, the rooftop. Remember that? Girl, that thing was
that
great.
And I have to pay for like insurance for these places. Like sometimes I have to put a deposit down. Like I've left events with less money than I walked in with. And that does not feel good. And so for somebody to tell me that they don't want to pay $10, like, why are you even here?
Okay.
Why are you here? I know why you're here, and you know why you're here. But if you don't want to pay to be here, it is no sweat off my back. All you're doing is standing in a spot where somebody else can be in line who want to pay to get in right now.
Seat filler.
It's disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. I feel like people always think when like a black person does something, like they get to just, the price needs to be less than what it was, or like this isn't like it's not professional enough or something.
$10? What else you gonna do with that?
$10? You can't even weed. You can't even buy like fast food for $10. You can't buy nothing for $10 no more.
You can't.
$10 will get you in your car where you need to go and back home. But I hate to be that person, but like if you don't have money to be here, then go.
Yeah, go home.
It's free. There's so many other New Year's. Like there's so many other places that you could be. You could be with your family for free.
Yeah, you really can. You really can. You could be in the city paying more.
You can be with your family for free.
People are
disrespectful.
I was gonna say ungrateful, but that's another one.
And ungrateful,
that's
yes.
Another one.
Because I put a lot of work into that, and you know it's fun, and you know it's popping. That's why you want to be here.
Yeah, definitely. And you have like helped a lot of people within those social hour events.
Thank you.
There has been so many artists, so many DJs, like people who don't have nothing to do in Modesto found something to do because of your shows.
Thank you. And like, you know, I feel like I have provided a lot and I've done a lot, but I am super grateful for like people to come to my stuff. You know, it's like that movie, like if you build it, they will come. You know that saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like I did that. Like I put it out there, and I'm like, one thing I did learn is I don't personally like to do the target audience thing. Like, I got this art show, is this day, come.
Yeah.
Whoever's invited.
A lot of times you tell people what, like 2 weeks in advance?
Girl, yeah. I'm real bad. I told you I'm not good at like, and everything is word of mouth. Like I used to go I
remember going to Tiki, used to tell everybody, come to my sister's party.
Like just airdropping flyers to random phones and like telling customers when I worked at Apple, like writing it on the back of my business cards, like,
you know, Apple was too out there like, what are you doing, bro?
But I mean, it's just like, I'm just grateful for people coming to my shit. Like, I didn't want, you know, because it's like, dang, okay, I'm about to put myself out there. I'm about to put myself out there. I just quit my job. Like, I hope people come.
Every time you made an impact, know that. Every time you made an impact.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Man.
Thank you.
Definitely. Would you say that Now, you don't like the word marketing, but you do like to bring people together and you like to create and build something out of nothing. Would you say that that's your purpose? What is your purpose in life?
No, you didn't.
Girl, I'm sorry if I went there. Y'all had to.
Okay. I think my purpose is to, this lifetime, I think my purpose is to believe in myself. Mm-hmm. And I think because I have the gift of helping highlight the good in other people, I've found niches that have supported that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I feel like that was the first time I've been able to break it down. Ooh. But like, I think all of our purpose is to just be ourselves. Mm-hmm. And like right now, you are being yourself, and being yourself, you have this beautiful podcast. And in doing that, you are highlighting me, and you're allowing me to showcase myself.
Show the world who you are.
You know?
Show the world.
Like, my purpose is to just be me. And that's why I have a hard time narrowing down exactly what I do, because it's like I do whatever I want, first of all. Yeah. Okay? I heard that. I do what I want to do.
Live your life by your own accord. No apologies, no F's given. No,
I'm not. If I'm not hurting anybody, So it's just like I said.
So
my purpose is to just stay black and die.
Wait. Before, did you come up with that on your own, or was
that Morgan Freeman says that?
Oh, damn.
And
I'm sorry, Morgan.
What movie is that? Do you know what movie that is? Dang, when he's like, I ain't gotta do shit with or nothing but stay black. When he's the principal.
Oh, Lean on Me. That is a Lean on Me. Dang, when they sing that song in the bathroom, I cry every time.
But yeah, he says, I ain't gotta do nothing but stay black and die.
That is so true. That is so true. Wow. Okay. You going old school on them now.
You know?
All right.
They ain't gonna know nothing about that.
They ain't not.
Look it up. It's a great movie.
Millennials, like 95 and up, y'all not gonna know. So we apologize, but we just had some feels going through this table just now. The kiddos. Let me think. we got off topic. Girl, this is good.
Okay. You like having a guest so far?
My first guest. This is bomb. Like, I can't wait. Just so y'all know, in the month of March, I'm gonna be doing Women's Month, girl, because we gotta empower each other.
Yes.
That's what we doing today. This is how we starting it off. Happy Black History Month. It is the month.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. We haven't said anything, but the beginning of Black History Month for me, it was really tough because one of the most beloved actresses of Black Hollywood has passed, Miss Cicely Tyson. But guess what? She died of natural causes. So Corona did not get her, cancer didn't get her, none of that. So she paved the way. She lived a life for all of us to do what we doing. For you to express yourself for what you want to do. For me, having this platform and being able to bring people in and express themselves,
that's important too. I'm so glad you said that, because another thing I believe in is, and I say this all the time, and I feel like people take it wrong, so I want to clear it up. But I always say, if I don't do it, who else is going to do it?
Man.
And I feel like I say that because there needs to be kids who look like me seeing me do this.
Man.
You need to know that you're capable of doing this.
Man.
And, I just had to say that because I think that's so important that you said she paved the way, and I appreciate you for acknowledging her.
I'm on the show hoping that little girls see this, little Black kids see this, kids with disabilities see this, know that you can conquer anything with your mind too, yo. It's not, we think it's hard, but the hardest part is getting over it yourself and not allowing people to think negatively of you while you're trying to do this. Because if they think negatively of you, you're not going to want to do it. But do what you feel is, possible, and you'll be able to conquer everything.
Everything.
That you wanna do.
Remember, fear is taught. We are born to love. We are born to exude joy, but fear is taught to us, and so that's something that we have to overcome.
Yeah.
And I just think by living my truth and trying to make other people happy and trying to help other people live their truth is how I just give back.
Let's teach bravery. Let's teach
Courage.
Boldness.
Freedom.
Man.
That's important. Freedom.
Yeah. Freedom.
We are free.
Man.
And we forget that a lot of times, and it's because ain't nobody gonna tell us that we are.
Yeah.
So I'm here to tell you that you are free. I'm like, both cameras. Yeah, you are free. You are free to do can't nobody stop you.
Man. Not your parents, not your teachers, not your friends, not any elder that think because they're elder they no.
And because they couldn't, that you can't.
Man.
So no. I could, and I did, and I am, and you can too.
And for sure, don't let your peers tell you a damn thing, because if they don't know, don't ever.
That's what helps me going, is I had to realize that other people just be mad that they're not brave enough to do what you're trying to do. So they be hating, and they think they're not hating. They think they're helping, but they're really hating.
They be hating. They be envious. They be jealous. They be everything under the sun.
Or scared. Even people who think they're trying to help you, but they're scaring you into not doing what you want to do just because they're scared that it's not going to work out the way that you want it to work out. That's weird. Let it happen first. And then, dang, why stop it before you even give yourself a chance?
Let it happen first.
Jesus.
Now, since we're on the topic of friends, I have another question for you. Mm-hmm. How do you define friendship?
Dang. I feel like a true friendship is just allowing each other to just be who you are, and allowing the friendship to just be what it is, because not all friendships have to last forever. Not all relationships last forever. Sometimes things are for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So it's let's just honor where we are right here for what it is, and then allowing each other when it no longer serves its purpose.
Cherish the moment.
Yeah, and just being there and just supporting to your own ability. Mm-hmm. And if you're not able to support, being brave enough to say, because y'all are friends, you know what, I cannot support you with this thing, or I cannot be there for you for this. But if you can support, you support your friends. If they have businesses and you can support, you support your friends. That is a good friend.
And there's some stuff that friends are not going to be able to support, but they still love you. They hope for the best. They might need their time away.
That's true.
They need to flourish on their own to see how far they can get to come back and tell you how they are. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with that. As long as we're still friends when I come back or when you come back, we all good. We all Gucci. Everything's okay. Mm-hmm.
And then if not,
sorry for you. I don't know.
What about you?
What about me? What about friends?
Same thing, yeah.
My definition of friends is we're able to be who we are, who we want to be at the time, and not being judged for it. There's going to be times where I'm almost ratchet. There's going to be times where I'm almost serious. If you can love me within those two and in between, I'll love you through everything you go through.
Yeah.
That.
I'm grateful we're friends. Because it's we're not,
girl.
Yeah, but I feel like we're not just sisters. No. I feel like you're my friend. Mm-hmm. Because some people they have sisters and brothers that they don't talk to.
Man, whole family members that they haven't seen in years. I see this girl every day. Yeah, am I?
Literally every day.
every day. Last question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself being happy. And I see myself living my life according to how I want to live it. And be that traveling, be that settling down somewhere, be that throwing shows, be that reading cards, be that literally whatever it is. I just see myself being happy and doing that because that's what I chose to do. You know? Yeah. I'm keeping it open. Like, once I realized I could quit my job and throw art shows for a living, like, just because I'm not in galleries or I'm not, like, in a magazine or something crazy does not mean that I'm not living my dream right now.
People are starting to get famous through Instagram and YouTube and Snapchat and TikTok.
You know?
Use that to your platform. Use it as your advantage. You will.
So it's like, I just want to be doing whatever I want to do and making money doing that and giving back. Because that's how you get more when you give more. And so I truly believe that I was blessed with my art shows and stuff because I started off doing stuff for the community. Everything I was doing was for the community. Being paid for it was a bonus, you know?
Yeah.
But like everything that I was doing was for other people. And so in that, I was blessed with my blessings. And it's just been, everything's been, it sure has.
You're evolving though.
And
that's all that matters. When you evolve as a person, like, that's the goal in life. To know where you've been, to know where you are, to know where you're going. Brittany Alexander, Queen B, has expressed that here on TIFF Mode. I want to thank all of y'all for coming in today and listening to her journey, listening to her flourish, see where she has been, see where she is.
Would you ever call me Eartha?
You want,
or is that too? I don't know. EarthaBritt. I don't know.
I'm gonna call you B because you know we close like that.
Because we're siblings. I think so. Like so the EarthaBritt is who I go by as an artist and a creative, like Eartha Kitt. But rest her soul.
Man.
But yeah, like Brittany Alexander. I don't know. I feel like I've just evolved, not like, because that's obviously my name and you know who I was born as.
It's a new step in your life.
Yeah, it is definitely a new step.
The chapter.
It's a new chapter.
Chapter 32.
Yeah,
almost 33 this year.
My age,
girl. Whatever. You the one that said, hey, you said age. I said chapter. So
whatever. Okay. Yes, I'm 32. I'm 32.
Y'all, thank you so much for tuning in to TIFF Mode today. Brittany, thank you so much for showing the world who you are as an individual.
Thank you for having me.
I hope I see y'all soon. Episode 4, Women's Month episode will be coming y'all way. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all have a good one.